Hi, Paul Bedford here from Retention Guru, and in this clip, which was originally sent to one person, this was a clip I recorded for Lindsay Lemus at Twist Solutions. She was writing a blog and she asked me 5 questions and asked if I would contribute. And Lindsay's great, so I said yeah. But I was being particularly lazy that day, so I did it as a video. Now I've taken that video and chunked it up, and in this section I talk about my favourite learning resource. You can see what some of them are, but what is my favourite learning resource? You get the answer now. What's your favourite book, podcast, influencer or resource into learning more about retention? This might sound like a cop-out. YouTube. I love YouTube. Why wouldn't you go to YouTube to learn stuff? It's like having the largest library in the world at your fingertips. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that's on there that's rubbish, but also if you go to YouTube with a purpose, for me, I'm interested in listening to people like Daniel Kahneman, Richard Thaler, top economics, top psychologists, people who I wouldn't get access to day to day, and I listen to their presentations, and I might listen to the same presentation given in 5 different locations because they change a little bit or they make some nuances. Or someone like Rory Sutherland from Ogilvy, who's a marketing guy who looks at behavioural economics. I'm not looking at, a lot of the time, at traditional fitness content. But what I do think is challenging is that when you are watching this, it's reframing it into the context in which you're working. So I'll sit and watch YouTube and I'll have some post-it notes with some names of different clients or customers. And as they're talking about different subjects, I will make notes about how that relates to this business, how it relates to a different business, because it doesn't always all relate. So it's about taking that content and reframing it. If I were going to give any focus to any industry ones, the Fitness Business podcast, I would always listen to. The Escape Your Limits podcast is one I would give to. And at the moment, the club industry one, the one that's been relentlessly providing updates and information for the industry week on week on week. And I think Brent Darden, Bill McBride, Blair McHaney and all the guys involved in that have done a wonderful job of keeping the industry up to date. Now, I think most people would have thought that with so many books behind me and with the amount of reading I do, that books would be my immediate source. But I think I explained there why YouTube has almost become my go-to start of my reading. So I'll watch clips, and then if I like the content the speaker's talking about, I'll look for their book. If they've got a book, I'll buy their book. I might even buy the book and the audio, which is quite common for me now. So look, use YouTube. Search YouTube, use Google, look for things, but don't just think the first page is where all the answers are. First page has got rankings, but actually deep, the scroll down on YouTube or on page 15 of your Google search, there can be some really, really good nuggets, so make sure you do that. If you've enjoyed the content here today and you want to see more of it, then subscribe. If you want more things to look at, read or download, hop over to the Retention Guru website at retentionguru.com, and that stuff's available for you there. That's it for now. Look forward to speaking to you again soon. Take care.